But it's fine. I'm just gonna floodgate it. So shame. I feel bad for this guy. He worked so hard for that. Sorry. No? Can this not be? Wait, what? What's going on, guys? My name is Kimesh and welcome back to another episode of Duel. Today the KC Cup Stage 2 begins. I've yet to enter. In the Stage 1, which we did last week, a couple of episodes, I ended up playing off camera. And I'm now at Duel level 15. I wanted to get to Duel level 20 just to get the gems and that sort of thing. But once I ranked up to 15, I didn't really have enough time to do so, and I was losing a bit. So I decided today, from 15, we'll just leave it at that and go straight into Stage 2. Now we can do this because I got the King of Games last season, so it's okay. So I'm still using the same Gladiator Beast deck, which you can see below me. And I think from that we can get into some duels. Okay, so we actually had to cut out a duel there. There was a problem with my audio. There was a lot of static that built up. Hopefully it wasn't in the intro too. So unfortunately we had to surrender for that duel, meaning I'm not sure if we add minus points, but as it all works on duel points or DP, it did tell us that we lost 900. I was at 0, so I don't know if the lowest is 0 or if you can go below. Okay, and it looks like we're playing a mirror match here, another mirror match. What I'll do, I think I'll just set everything I can, and I'll set a Lakiri too. So first time I've seen a 30 card deck Gladiator Beast that like deck list, I guess. You have to really draw better than your opponent, especially in the mirror match. So luckily he only set one, which I assume is impenetrable attack, and most likely a Mamilo set here. Okay, Wall of Destruction, so something to protect his monster. So we draw another Lakiri. What I'll do is I'll summon a Bestiary. Now obviously that could be a Man-Eater bug or something like that, but I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so it's a Gale Lizard. So target one monster, okay. Okay, fair enough. So I don't think there's a reason for me to tag out here. I have a way to sort of protect him. Not the best though. Wall of Destruction. Okay, we draw into our Dimakari, which we don't normally want to do. So I'll actually summon it so I can try and tag him out. Hopefully it's not a Windstorm set. Shit, I should have played around it. Damn it. Okay, I kind of feel like he's just playing flip effect monsters. So what I'm gonna do, I want to keep the Lakiris in my hand. I'm gonna go for Neurokius. They kind of activate the effects until the end of the damage step, meaning when you destroy a flip effect monster, it doesn't trigger, sort of like Ancient Gear Beast. So this way we can sort of keep him there. It'll take a bit more time, but just to get over here. So he's only playing flip effect monsters. Obviously he can just flip this up, and we can't do anything about that. But the best thing we can do is just keep him here for now. To try and get over these things. I figured KC Cup Stage 2 would be not cheap decks like this. It's not really skillful. But I guess with King of Games at the end of the season, anyone can really get to King of Games if you have any sort of deck. And with Burn being so easily made, it's the same sort of thing. I'm actually going to attack over this. That's fine, I don't mind. You can mill me. I'll tag out for Dimakari, just so we have that extra attack. I think it might be good. This is easily my favorite, because his effect is so good. Excuse me, especially with all of the monsters that effects trigger when they're destroyed. It means that like a deck that we're facing now is completely useless. And yeah, and that's game easy. Okay, it looks like he has a Karibo in hand. Okay, it's fine. Does he have 2 Karibos in hand? Okay, maybe he does, I don't know. I only have 1 Dimakari, so I'm actually gonna leave him on the field. If this is a Sphere Karibo, then he needs to draw a monster, but we win next turn. Yeah, so we win next turn anyways. So what we can do, so we can attack over this. He won't be able to activate. Well, that is Golden Ladybug. So I'm not sure how much defense this has. Oh, 0. So I'm gonna go with my Lakiri. See if we can go through with it. I'm gonna put this off just to see. Yeah, so she does have a Karibo in hand. I think so. I'm not sure if it's connection or what. I'm gonna go again with this. Cool. Yeah, so it was a Sphere. I mean, 30 card deck to draw 2 Sphere Karibos. That's next level. Oh, that was easy game. There's the thing about these cheap decks. You can't let your opponent keep monsters on the field. If you're playing against Gladiator Beast, I mean, you can't let them keep monsters on the field. Because once you have 3, then, you know, we can just summon Nerokius and then that's that. That's why it's my favorite card, because I'll also use it against Burn and things. Those kind of monsters. Okay, cool. So we do start from 0, which is good. As you can see here, winning percentage 50, because I actually had to surrender the last one. So I'm actually in South Africa, and so we are. So in rankings, we have our own, well, Africa. But obviously you play against everyone all over the world. I'm not too bothered about rank. I mean, stage 2 last season, I didn't really have any good decks. Not last season, last KC Cup. I didn't have any good or competitive decks. So when I played stage 1, I felt like it was so good and all the players were so good. So this year is kind of disappointing with me being already in stage 2. I was playing stage 1 and a lot of decks, from what you saw last week and all the way till level 15, it really wasn't top decks. Which is kind of disappointing. So we're playing another Taya here, mirror match again. Now I can't get over this Lakiri, but what I'm going to do, this is quite a bad hand, because now even if I use either of these cards, he's going to get off of his tag. So I can try and lock down one of his spells and traps, set these two, and then I'll just set this for now. We can protect it, and most likely he's going to have another monster, so we try to go for Mamilo, destroy his. Hopefully he doesn't have a monster. If he doesn't have a monster or an enemy controller, then we should be good. Okay, but it's Mamilo, so it's okay. Okay, so he attacked in with his Mamilo, so he's not going to get off the attack. Unfortunately, he's going to get off 2, which means he's most likely going to clear my monsters. So I'm going to activate this. I'll keep Wall of Disruption for now, because it doesn't really help me here. No, I don't want this destroyed. So he's going to get the tag out first, and I assume he's going to tag this Lakiri into a Mamilo, destroy my Bestiari, and there's not much I can do. So I assume he's going to go for a Bestiari and destroy one of my spells and traps. So I'm saying it now, this is probably a loss. Mirror match is quite difficult if you don't draw the better hand. And now he's going to get a Mamilo or something. I don't think I can toggle anything to save this monster. I think it'll just destroy it. Okay, he's going for another Bestiari. So he obviously has, well, you can see he has enough back row. He must have something to protect his monsters. I'm actually going to destroy one of his monsters. And then I'll tag out Fuse into Esadari. That should, I would say, be the better play. Obviously now he has back row, so he could have Mirror Wall or something like that. We do get a Lakiri, which is not what we want to draw. We need some sort of protection. But what I'll do is I'll keep my Lakiri in hand and go into Esadari. Now I assume he has impenetrable attack, but like I said, we're kind of at a disadvantage here. Cards aren't really good, we're not really drawing too well either. Yeah, so he attacks over this, and then yeah. He obviously drew much better than we did. So he did draw into his Dimakari, which is good, meaning he can't get it off next turn unless he swaps them. He'll probably just go for 2 Lakiris. And there's nothing that we can do about that. Yeah. Okay, he plays 2, so never mind. So I think we'll go back down to 0 points now, which is nice. This is obviously the first couple of duels playing KC Cup. Stage 2, so I don't know what's the current meta in this tournament, I guess. So what I can do here with enemy controller, I can actually take his Lakiri attack into his best case scenario is he uses half shot or impenetrable attack on this. I'm just gonna see. Okay, that's good. We can chain this, tribute this, and take his 2100. So he probably has something to protect it, but yeah, another enemy controller. Wow. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. He obviously drew way better than we ever have, and that's a bit irritating. There's not much we can do. So he actually had 3 enemy controllers set because he used one of me in the previous turn. Holy shit. All right, well. You have to, as I said, you have to draw well against the mirror match. There's not much you can do otherwise. So last episode I made it quite short, around 17 minutes, around 17 minutes. I think it's sort of, since I'm starting out on YouTube, that it's something that maybe is better than a 30-minute, 40-minute video. Problem with Duel Links is obviously these duels take some time. As you can see, we've done 2 duels and it's nearly 20 minutes. And there's obviously stuff you can cut out, like when you're waiting for an opponent or stuff like that, which I did want to do. Bit of a better hand because we have a Sphikaribo. I didn't see what skill he activated. Okay, so most likely beat down. So maybe Fire Fist or Phoenix beat down. So I'm gonna set a Bestiary just so I can tag into a Mamila or whatever I need to. But I can also protect another attack, stop another attack, which is good. Okay, that's a perfect draw. So we can lock down this and get off 2 attacks if he doesn't have a Sphikaribo. Okay, so we can just attack with these 2. I'm going to put my toggle off just to see if he has a Sphikaribo. Doesn't look like he does. No, okay. So, purely because of high attack, I'm just going to get into 2 Lakiris. Just in case, whatever he summons. If he's playing Phoenix, he can't crash with his Yaksha. And then we can destroy it and get off another attack, which is good. So I don't want to go from Dimakari, which normally I would, but I think low attack, because I don't know what his deck is. I have to go for the Prismatic. So I'm actually playing on blue stacks today, because I'm actually on an iMac and Duel Links isn't on Steam yet for Mac. So I've changed the layout a little bit. I was meaning to make a layout for the webcam and that sort of stuff. So I kind of like it like this. Obviously, once they introduce Steam Duel Links for Mac, then I'll be able to move back to that layout. Because what I was doing was streaming from another laptop, and that was giving problems. And the color was a bit weird at times, as well as some lag. So hopefully, and I keep checking, but hopefully this is sort of a bit faster, that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for Neurokius. If he has a Sphikaribo, just to confirm the win, even though it doesn't really matter. We didn't actually draw so well this duel. I think he didn't either, because I mean we drew into so many monsters. So hopefully we can draw a bit better in the next games. But second win, which is good. Unfortunately we 2-2 now. But that brings us up to 1,000. We might be 1,030 now. But that was a good win. Cool. So yeah, 1,023, which is decent. I'd like to, once the KC Cup is over, so I'm still in Legend 1. I haven't played PvP since the KC Cup has started. Well, actually since I've started making the videos. I've only sort of been playing on camera. They've added the Esperoba event, but the last thing I want is psychic cards. So I haven't even dueled him once, I think. None of the drops are really good. I think they added it just to add Pulse Mines, because they're getting Crowler back in a couple days. Yeah, actually on Monday, on the 19th. I think this will probably be released on the Monday too. So we're playing a Paradox Brothers. This looks like a Blackluster Soldier deck. I should maybe do the missions to get this mat and sleeves, maybe. The sleeves are kind of cool. Maybe I'll do that, but I can't be bothered otherwise. Okay, I've actually never played a deck like this, so I'm not too sure. We do draw 2 Floodgates, which is always good. And I'll go for Lakiri. Hopefully, I think I'll tag out into Bestiary and get rid of this. So I should actually read this effect. When this card is activated, you add one of those monsters to your hand. And each time a monster is destroyed, place okay, spell counter, then remove those to summon. Okay, it makes sense. Okay, it looks like he has a Fake Ribbon hand. Okay, so his whole deck is around sort of this ritual summons. So I can't stop that Blackluster being summoned now, because I assume he has a spell card in hand. He just needed this. So what I'll do is I'll go for Bestiary, get rid of this. And now we do a Floodgate, so we can stop his summons, which is good. So I'm going to destroy this. He probably plays 3, but we want to get rid of that counter. I've actually seen a few Cyber Angels decks coming back with Saphira. It's not as good as it was with 3D Keenies, but it's still a decent deck. They have to draw really well, I feel, to do that. Okay, so I'm going to Floodgate this Blackluster Soldier. Okay, so it looks like he doesn't have any back row. Now this thing had, or has, 2500 defense, so we can't get over it. What we can do, I shouldn't have summoned this, that was a mistake. What we can do, 25, you know, I'm going to take the damage. So I'm going to attack into this. And then I'm actually going to attack into here. Take the 1700. So I can get rid of this. Just so if he can't use it for tribute. I think it's a better play. But we have a Floodgate, so we should be good. Yeah, the good thing about that Cyber Angels, the new Cyber Angels, is Hymn of Light and Machine Angel Ritual protect your monsters. Especially with Gladiator Beast, if you need to destroy something, they can just banish that from the graveyard and then... Okay, and I'm going to go for Lakiri. So hopefully he doesn't draw anything good. We can get another win. Okay, send you. That's fine. Not sure if he has the... Oh, Relinquished, wow. Shit, I haven't seen Relinquished in a while. Oh, and he has the... Wow. And he has the spell in hand. But it's fine, I'm just gonna Floodgate it, so... Shame, I feel bad for this guy. He worked so hard for that. Sorry. No? Can this not be... Wait, what? This monster... Oh, holy shit. I didn't know this had that effect. What? This monster, that's insane. And now this one doesn't even get affected either. Wow. That's fine. Then we have a Karibo. Just wasted our whole field and hand just to do that. I'm gonna tag out into a Dimakari though. I might attack into his Relinquished twice, I think. I didn't actually know this was the effect of this monster. That's actually a sick card. It's kind of like Rose Lava for ritual summons. So I'm gonna go over his Relinquished, and I'll leave his Senju there. There's no need to do anything with that. Now we can, I think best bet, just tag out into another Lakiri. There's no need to destroy this, because now he has to top deck something good. So yeah. But he was able to ritual summon 2 monsters in his deck. 2 different ritual monsters. So he probably has some drawing luck there. Best bet he just puts it in defense and ends his turn. Cool. That's perfect. Yeah, he couldn't really do anything. Dimakari coming in clutch now. So it's been about 3 duels now, I think. Not really happy with that last one. So I think we'll go in for 4th and last duel for today's episode. I'll probably be recording a few today. A few episodes today, maybe 2 or 3 for the week. Hopefully we face some top decks. Not dinosaurs. Dinosaurs give me nightmares. The previous Sergeant Electro Dino deck, it was cool, but it wasn't so good. Now with this Cosmic Cyclone, Kyoku, Zing Zing Hu, Gladiator Beast gets destroyed. Okay, so it looks like we're playing a Crowler, I assume. Ancient Gears. So this is a good hand. We'll set Floodgate, Cosmic Cyclone, and I'm going to summon this in attack. So I hope that he's playing Ancient Gears, because we have Cosmic Cyclone, which is pretty decent. Okay, so now most likely I think they have beatdown too, so Phoenix or something like that. So this is probably a Yaksha. And for that reason I'm not going to attack into it, just to play around Phoenix. Because we can Floodgate the Phoenix, so we should be okay. I assume he's going to try Crash. So if he flips this, yeah. So Yaksha. So I'm going to Floodgate this. So obviously he probably can just summon another. So I'm going to see what he does first. If he summons or if he destroys this. Okay, so he's going to destroy either in hand or... Okay, so he has a Phoenix in hand. And he's going to add another Yaksha. So what I can do... Okay, he's going to end his turn. What I can do... Okay, so I think best bet is to go for what's his face, Heraclinos, because if he tries to eco me or do anything like that, I can negate it, because I don't want to destroy this Yaksha, because he's going to just destroy Fire King. So if I go for Heraclinos, we should be good. I don't have to worry about this Cosmic Cyclone, it's going to get destroyed. Phoenix is also a bit of a tricky deck to play around. You have to draw enemy controller or Floodgate or something to stop Phoenix. Lucky I was able to get off Heraclinos. So it's going to destroy this Viking Island and mine, which is fine. So I'm not sure if he has a second Phoenix in hand. Oh, okay, so he's playing this Berserk Dragon. Okay, that has 3500 attack, I think. So I assume he has more than one of these in his hand, but I can try and negate it. But I assume he has more than one. I'm not sure if this has to be chained. No. Oh, I think it does, because it's a quick play. Okay, so hopefully he doesn't have a Phoenix in hand. I maybe shouldn't have summoned that, honestly. Yeah, he does have a Sphere Karibo. Yeah, so he can econ take my... There's no point to attack out. He can econ take my Heraclinos. If not, he might destroy it again and try and get Berserk Dragon. Oh, I'm pretty sure if he summons a monster, then he goes over 2800. Or does it add 300? I'm not sure how beat down. Okay, so now he goes over. So he gets to 3000. Wow. And he had this Goka in hand. And a second Phoenix. Wow. Jesus. A friend of mine plays Phoenix and he's going to get so happy that I'm losing right now. Because I always make fun that Phoenix isn't a good deck. Because he uses it. Shit. I'm pretty sure beatdown will get both of these to 3000 and 2-8. Yeah. Yeah, so he wins. If he didn't have this Goka, then that was just good draws. Yeah, we lose. There's nothing we can do. This Goka is the best card in this deck, and obviously they always have it against me. Yeah, so I can floodgate this thing, but there's no point. I don't really want to end on a loss, but I think I don't want to make the video too long either. Yeah, so now I can just destroy this floodgate thing. Oh, that he has to destroy one each turn. Alright, well. As you saw, they drew much better than I did. I don't think there's anything that we could have done. I guess maybe not attack with Heraclinos. Maybe not attack with Heraclinos was something we could do. But anyways, that's it for today's episode. I'll be uploading a few more before the end of stage 2. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. And if you like content like this, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.